Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to the 2022 The Master of Hoppets Grand Christmas Calendar with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppets. This year, as every year, joined by
Brett
of Anomyces and
Tobias, Major of Macros.
yes, we got a fun-filled December in the works for you guys. This time with the most diverse selection of beer so far from around the globe. This year, I was in charge of the Nordics. Tobias was in charge of the Americas, or America, the US actually.
Yeah.
And Britt was in charge of the rest of the world. So a lot of countries.
Yeah.
And we got beer, we got Aquavit. It's already been the first of Advent, so we're having food again this year. And as per usual, the first of Advent is always fish, and it's always herring, pickled herring, and fiskefilet.
Yes.
So that's what we're having. Brett, do you want the honors of opening the beer? So I was in charge of this one.
Yes.
Should I do the honors of pouring schnapps?
Yes. And the Aquavit we have this year is from Radius Distillery, and this is their, I think it's, dill Aquavit. It's made with loads of different types of dill shoots, dill seeds, dill stems, and then Brewery caviar and Tasmanian mountain pepper. It was in Netflix's Christmas calendar last year, and I loved it. So I thought we should have it this year.
It's a struggle getting this out. Yes, so it's Pilla of Snar from Oi Brewing, and it's a Pilsner. And Oi is from Faroe Islands,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
And I just visited the brewery. So
Nice.
I actually brought this one back from the trip.
Pretty good match.
Yep.
That was what I was thinking. So Pilla of Snar is actually a like Japanese rice lager. So it's made with
nice.
rice, and then it's a wordplay on something you say to dogs, like that a dog has to run away or something, and then they called it Pilla of Snar. And the hop selection on this, was that my guess?
It doesn't matter. It's the first.
Oh yeah, it's the first beer. It's got a pretty cool hop combo. So to make it a little bit Japanese inspired, it's actually got Sorachi Ace.
Ah.
A hop you never see used anymore. And I think the other hop was Hallertau Mittelfrüh. I actually wrote it down because they told me up there. So yeah, Sorachi Ace and the Mittelfrüh.
So you picked it up at the brewery.
Yes.
Nice.
So I actually went there, and it's really fresh. This was canned on the 11th of October. So dead fresh pills.
Nice.
To start with 4.4%. Should we have a sip of pills first?
Yes.
Check this one out. So very pale.
Yeah.
You can
Clear.
definitely see it's a rice lager.
Yeah. It's super straw colored.
Yes, very light, very golden. The first time I think also we feature Faroese craft beer on the channel. Or not on the channel, but in the Christmas calendar. Because the only thing I think we get is Faroe every year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Whitehead, let's check out the aroma on Pilla of Snar.
Yeah, you smell the rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also smell Sorachi Ace. There's a little bit of lemongrass
Yeah.
Yeah.
aromatics
definitely.
to it.
It has
And I think this will fit perfectly with fish.
Yes, that's what I thought.
kind of like some of the vibe you get from a Thai dish. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Mm.
A little
The
bit.
lemongrass and maybe some stir fry rice, something like that.
Yeah, floral nuances. A little bit of a sweet bready malt.
Kiss of lime.
Kiss of lime. Super clean. Pretty totally traditionally well brewed lager. Very clean, very crisp smelling. It almost reminds me of like a craft take on something like Kirin Ichiban or Asahi or something like that. Because it has that light crispness, but with modern aromatic hops.
Yeah.
Smells good. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Pilla of Snar.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. You definitely taste Sorachi Ace.
Oh, yeah.
It's like lemongrass. It's super easygoing, really light. It's dry. There's a bit of sweet malt, that ricey flavor, but I think actually the Sorachi Ace is pretty like standing out. It's like this dill lemongrassy type flavor.
Yeah, and again that limey thing.
Yeah, I think this will pair perfectly with the fish.
Yeah, and it's also interesting when you have rice, you don't have that same breadiness or the same kind of crackery base. It
It
definitely
feels much
has
lighter.
Yeah, it feels much lighter.
And the
and
rice
much more
sweetness.
delicate than than the regular pills.
Yeah.
So
Well, should we have a bite of food first before the Aquavit?
Yes.
yeah.
So we got pickled herring as per usual in the first episode.
Yeah, you know it, we know it.
Yeah, and we got fried fillet of, is it plaice?
Yes.
What's bit?
Yes. The red bit.
My first herring of the year. This herring is. This is actually quite sweet. This one.
Yeah.
So
it's not the Yule.
No, I thought Danish foods. I didn't think they were extreme, but going to the Faroe Islands and trying their classic dishes, much more extreme food. Let's have a sip of pills. Great pairing. It really doesn't outmatch each other. I actually think that it cuts it a little bit, but I think it would have suited the beer, at least in terms of a food pairing, with a little bit more bitterness, because it would strip away some of the herring flavor. I'm just gonna have a bite of this. So you made this yourself, and this is also a little bit Asian inspired this time around because you used panko instead of regular Danish breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So Asian inspired across the board.
What a coincidence. And then this year, as every year, the fish needs to swim.
Yes. So this Aquavit is 45.8%. And as I said, berry caviar, Tasmanian mountain pepper, dill seed, fresh dill, and dill shoots. That was how it was. And I tried it last year because there was a small bottle in the Christmas calendar from Netholders Julekalender, the one we're inspired by. And I loved it. So because last year we did a craft Aquavit, I thought we should do a craft Aquavit again this year. So yeah, let's try and smell it first. There's so much dill.
It's a dill bomb.
So much fresh dill. And it's supposed to, the caviar just gets like a little bit of a salinity and umami nuance to it.
But
And
fresh
the pepper
picked dill, like when you're chopping up dill for a
But
dish.
it definitely has this seawater thing about it.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's like
dilly
salt
seawater.
water.
It smells like this is like the perfect Aquavit for seafood.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
It smells like the sea.
Yeah, should we do a half? Because this is a 4 centiliter glass.
Yeah.
No skålesang.
Half.
Haps. Nu skal vi have snaps. En der vækker appetitten, en der rykker i banditten. Haps. Nu skal vi have snaps. Skål. Heavy dill, but really nice. It's not too much actually.
It's
Also
it's
a
rather
lot of
smooth.
It's really smooth.
Yeah, it's very well with the fish.
Perfect with
Yeah.
the fish.
Yeah.
Lots of pepper too.
Yeah.
That Tasmanian mountain pepper really sinks into your teeth, but yeah, mostly it's the dill that's the forward flavor. But it's really smooth. It actually has a creamy mouthfeel almost.
Yeah, and then like warming, but not boozy at all.
The aftertaste is just crazy dill, explosion of dill flavor. I totally see why people were loving this as well last year. Like, I don't think I've ever had like such a dill forward complex dill Aquavit.
And then
But-
I think it has like slightly drying sensation on the aftertaste. Maybe it's from the caviar from the salt
or
or
maybe
something
the
like that.
peppercorn.
Yeah.
That could also, because I
And
know
also
that
that peppery thing also lingers.
because like if you compare, especially now I got a lot of pepper.
Yeah.
But I think also a pepper gives dryness, especially if you like, for example, like Sichuan peppercorn. Some of these exotic peppercorns, they also dry out the palate a little bit. But compared to a regular classic Aquavit, there always has to be caraway, but this one doesn't. So this is a bit different because I think that's like usually the norm. It has to have caraway, but it's great. It's a great pairing with fish. I'm just gonna have a bite.
Yeah. Great across the board, I would say.
Yeah, it's a good start, easy going start.
Yeah. This like went to a higher level all put together, even though it wasn't directly planned.
Like I could have easily gone with a whole can of that.
Yeah, absolutely. We could have had one each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good with the fish. Very nice. I actually think this is a really nice rice lager. People on Untapped don't agree. I've already had this, and that's just because people, they want extreme. Like if you rate this as a rice lager, this is one of the better ones I've had in a long time. It's really nice. It's it's flavorsome, but it's not like over the top. Like, you know, a rice lager shouldn't be smack in your face.
No.
It should be light and balanced, and then you got those newer, like modern nuances from a touch of Sriracha, and there's even like a little bit of that floral middle for you. But yeah, I think like 88 to 90 or something like that. I actually think this is a really good rice lager. I could crush a 6-pack like that.
Yeah, maybe a kiss more bitterness and
Yeah.
a kiss more carbonation for me.
Yeah, then it'd
I
be
agree.
sing.
Yeah.
down.
88.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice.
89.
That's really nice. So that does it for the first episode of the Master Hub's Grand Christmas Calendar. We're gonna sing you out with the final bit of Aquavit, I think.
Yeah.
Because you want to see us drink that. And don't worry, we'll also drink all the beer, but we never drink it on camera. But don't worry, we will. But cheers, and thanks a ton for watching, guys.
Cheers.
Stay tuned for tomorrow for the 2nd of December and more awesome Christmas shenanigans.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.